Hi, I'm WELS President Mark Schrader. What would you say are the biggest mission opportunities before your congregation? What are the biggest challenges your church is facing? The WELS National Conference on Lutheran Leadership is where called workers and lay members meet to discuss those types of questions, to study some best ministry practices, and to grow in God's Word. You and your congregation have the opportunity to attend the next conference this coming January.
As the men were leaving Jesus, Peter said to them, "Master, it is good for us to be here."
Like many 21st century congregations, St. Paul's has been maneuvering changes in their community.
The world is changing all around us. People have different backgrounds now. Some have grown up with Christianity, and at this point, some haven't.
That's a question that have come up a lot in our women's Bible study. How do I talk to somebody that's different than me? What am I supposed to be doing? How do I have conversations? What's okay to do?
As our society takes a hard turn away from organized religion, congregations are being challenged and given the opportunity to rethink how they share the good news of Jesus. And that's one of the reasons the WELS National Conference on Lutheran Leadership began.
There's two goals of the WELS Leadership Conference. The first is to really discuss the big cultural issues that are facing all of American Christianity and presenting challenges to our congregations.
And yet with all those called workers, we are outnumbered.
The second goal then would be to look at best practices, you could call them, tactics that the Lord is blessing throughout our church body so that perhaps congregations can learn about those tactics and apply them to their local setting.
What are the characteristics of a good leader?
This conference is truly for everyone: men, women, adults, youth.
I also really appreciated seeing some women that were presenting on areas that they had expertise in. That was good to see.
In a moment, I'm going to ask you to turn to someone near you.
Hearing a lot of the keynote speakers, they were ordinary people. And that's the truth about Christian leadership, is God works through the ordinary to accomplish the extraordinary. And that is really reassuring for a high school kid who isn't exactly sure who he is that God can work through even me to accomplish some pretty great things. And it has nothing to do with who I am, but it has everything to do with Christ.
When we talk about teens, we think about how we can serve them, and we think of ice skating and lock-ins and pizza parties. And this was a totally different thing where we included them fully, and the looks on their faces, you could tell it meant the world to them, that they were included, that they were treated like adults.
The fact that we call it a leadership conference, people think is just for like church leaderships, and it's not. It's for anyone who's passionate about gospel ministry.
Although we may not all hold a leadership role in the organizational structure of our congregation, we have all been called by Christ to help lead people to Him.
You can find more information about the conference, including the various presentations, at lutheranleadership.com. Registration will open in early fall. I look forward to seeing you there.